Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Be Real Entertainment presents Sports Fit. And I got my co-host here, Crown Vic.
Yes, sir.
And it's me, your player partner, your partner that's a real player out here in these goddamn streets. OG Good Game. You know what I'm talking about, man? And we coming to you from the Hall of Game, where we giving you 360 degrees of game. For those that don't understand, that's game all the way around.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this here show, we gonna talk about the All-Star Game. So,
Commercial break before a second. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Share these things.
comment.
And comment, yeah. Let us know how right or how wrong we are with these All-Star selections. And post your All-Star selections. Tell us who you think should be in the All-Star Game.
And comment on Crown Vic's hat. Tell us if you like it or not. And if he should wear it to the next podcast, let us know. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Maybe I need an intervention.
Hey, he'll go back and forth with you. I ain't finna do it. I ain't fist to go back and forth with you about it, but he might. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, make it happen.
Holler at me, I holler back.
There you go. So, this one we're going to talk about the All-Stars.
Yes, sir. So, we just had the third return of the All-Star votes. Not quite sure when the All-Star voting ends. Actually, February 6th, I'm pretty sure. So, we got a few more weeks of All-Star voting.
Did you vote?
I did not vote. I haven't voted since I was in college.
Oh,
How about you? You vote?
yeah, man, I be getting it in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm the reason why Steph is where he at.
Okay. Steph number 2. All right. Number 2 in the West Guards. All right. Yeah, I haven't voted for a long time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I let the other fans handle that. But yeah, so got another experiment by the NBA. It's another format change. So educate you guys on it. I just talked to my partner here about it from these goddamn streets. But so the new format is so traditionally it was 12 players selected from the East, 12 players selected from the West.
Right.
Well, now there's still going to be 12 players selected from the East and 12 players selected from the West, but now they'll be pooled up into one player pool, and they're going to draft 3 teams for the All-Star Game. It's going to be the inside the NBA panel of guys. It's going to be Team Chuck, Team Shaq, and Team Kenny. Each pool of players will have 8 teams each, and they will play. 2 teams will play each other, and then one of the All-Star teams will play the winner of the sophomore rookie game on Friday night. So, I guess let's first talk about the format change. What do you think about the format change? How do you feel about it?
Man. They trying to make it better, but my thing, if it's not broke, why fix it? Why try to fix it? It wasn't broke. It was nice the way it was. They started out with, the captains picking their teammates, which I didn't like that at all. Just go back to the East and the West. The top players in the East and the top players in the West. But I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? So this is some new stuff, and I'm just waiting to see how it turns out, man. I mean, I hope it do well, but if it don't, go back to the original format. That's how I see it.
Now, last year, the format was East versus West, the traditional format, and people called it the worst All-Star game they've ever seen. I think the final score might have been, somebody might have scored 200 points.
Almost. Pretty close.
Um,
But that's because they wasn't playing defense. Nobody was playing defense until the end of the game.
but do people ever play defense in these games?
Yeah, they do.
I mean, they used to. Do they now? This new generation of players, it don't seem like they care about winning, about competing.
Well, they do because it's the winning team get a nice little lump sum.
Apparently, in the lump sum enough. I mean, because that.
Well, hold on. Didn't they change the format to where you got to win by so many points and by a quarter or something? It was that.
Talking about last year?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like you had to.
That was even if so, they hit that margin early. But that was when they had like Team LeBron and Team Giannis. They had to win by like 2 points or something like that, or not 2 points. They might have had to win by like 4 points or something like that. But yeah, so I think the outrage of that kind of sparked what we have here, and so we'll do this and we'll see how people feel about it. I haven't heard anybody say they were excited for this format.
No, I'm definitely not.
I mean, actually, I haven't heard a lot of people talk about the format. I don't think a lot of people even know what's going on.
I didn't even know it until you told me about it. I was in the dark about that.
So let's look at the standings, because, like I said, I'm not excited about the game either. Maybe I'm a little curious to see how it plays out. Probably the most thing I'm curious about is the draft. How to
Are they going
who's going to pick who.
on what team?
Yeah, but that's about it. So the All-Star starters, from everything I can fathom, it looks like they'll choose 2 guards and then 3 forwards, because it's they don't have center slots anymore like they used to have center slots back in the early 2000s, or probably back throughout the 2000s. Now it's just 3 front court players. So I think for starters they'll select 2 guards and 3 front court players, as they call it, and so we'll just kind of do that and go from there. So from the East, you're gonna start with the East.
Yeah.
So from the East, the top vote getters are, and now the fan vote accounts for 50% of the vote, and the players and the media account for 25% each. So this fan vote is only it's only half of the picture. One Jackets, then they'll have a player vote and a media vote.
Okay.
But so the guards, first place vote getter is LaMelo Ball, followed by Donovan Mitchell. And just behind them, 3 and 4 are Dame Lillard, Jalen Brunson, and Trae Young. In the front court, we've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, and Karl Anthony Towns are the top 3. That could actually be a front court. They could probably take all 3 of those guys, and it would be a functional front court.
Mm-hmm.
So that could work. And the other 3 will be Paolo Banchero, Jaylen Brown, and Evan Mobley. With Jimmy Butler just outside in 7th. So what do you think, man? Forget the votes. Who would be your All-Star?
I definitely would have 4 Cleveland Cavaliers on there.
Okay. And that's starters?
Well, no, I ain't really saying starters.
Well, who would you? Let's go with our starters for right now.
I definitely would have Mitchell.
Okay, Donovan Mitchell, 2 guard spot. Who'll be your starting point guard from the Eastern Conference? Remind you, we've got LaMelo number 1, Dame number 2, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson.
It'll be
Trae Young.
I think probably Brunson.
Brunson Burner.
Yeah,
Okay.
Brunson. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be Donovan and Brunson is my 1 and 2.
Okay. I like that. Job and done. Okay.
You know, Giannis has got to be there because he's still playing like Giannis.
Yeah, yeah. He's
And
maybe in scoring.
and maybe the guy from Boston, Tatum.
Tatum.
Yeah, the guy from Boston, Tatum.
Okay.
And the last guy would probably be Karl Anthony Towns if he's healthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would think.
Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it. I can't really argue with it at all. I mean, Joel Embiid hasn't been healthy enough to even be considered. He's ninth in the votes. But yeah, I can't really. I don't really have.
He don't need to focus on that. He need to get himself healthy and focus on his game and help his 76ers climb up out of the cellar.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not focused on that. I mean, I don't. He don't even look like he focused on playing. So I mean, he's played 13 games this season. So just hope he gets healthy and can find his foot, and maybe the Sixers can kind of salvage their season. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so
Reserves.
Sure, we can do reserve. Go ahead. Who would your so?
My reserve for the guards would be Dame.
I say pick 3.
I would say Dame, Trey,
Okay.
and Garland.
About to say, like you said.
Garland.
Okay. Okay. So
Definitely Garland.
now that's 3 point guards. Does that matter to you?
No,
Because your team's got 4 point guards now.
because it's guards.
Okay.
It's guards.
And-
It ain't really like positional. It's just guards and front court.
Mm-hmm.
And then
So you
Mobley.
leave. So you'd leave the number 1 vote getter out, huh?
who was that? Melo.
LaMelo. He's number 1 vote getter for the guards.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't got no beef with you. I'm just,
Yeah.
you know, he ain't played a whole bunch this year either. So.
Yeah. He definitely yeah. And then I would have Mobley and Allen.
Mobley and Allen. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just pick the roster. Go ahead and pick 5 of those. Or I said we had 5, and I told you to pick 3, so that's 8. So pick 4. 4 front courts. So you said Mobley Allen. That's half of it, and 2 more.
And Jaylen Brown, he's a small forward, ain't he?
Yep. He's on the
So,
course.
yeah,
He's on the front court.
I would have Jaylen Brown.
Okay. Are you looking at the votes right now or no?
No, I'm just looking
Okay.
at the teams.
Gotcha.
I'm just looking at
we
the
got
teams.
Banchero number 4, Jimmy Butler, Franz Wagner, and that's just the people who were voting.
And Banchero.
Banchero. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But Butler, I don't feel like he's played enough.
Yeah.
And Franz, ain't he hurt?
Yeah. Franz is hurt. Paulo just came back, so Paulo ain't played a ton either, because he missed maybe 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that, 6, 7 weeks. So he's been kind of an injury guy too. Let me look at the standings. If you want to go off the board, see if anybody kind of stands out to me. For front court, maybe a Miles Turner. Maybe was it Duran? The guy for the Pistons? The big man for the Pistons? Duran? Maybe Bam. You can go Bam. And that's probably about it.
Place.
That's probably about it. Well, yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm just looking at seeing who could, front court guys. I'm just looking at front court guys who weren't named in the votes.
So who would you go It's guards.
Guards for me.
Yeah.
Definitely take Donovan Mitchell. You gotta take Donovan. I'd probably take Donovan and Dame. I'd take Donovan and Dame for my starters, and then for my front court, I take the same front court you took.
Okay.
Giannis, Tatum, and Towns. I mean, that looks like a good front court on paper.
Mm-hmm.
Good enough.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, for reserves, I'd have to have Brunson. I'd have to have Trey, and I have to have Garland.
So you leave
That's-
Melo out too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was just conversational for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he deserves to be. I don't think he's played enough.
Okay.
It was real unfortunate because I'd really like to get Cade in there. I think Cade is having a really good season. This might be his season where he wins MIP, Most Improved Player.
Okay.
And maybe he'll really break out next year. But he's coming. I wasn't sure that he was going to be coming. I wasn't sure that.
Well, you can see flashes of him playing, man. The way he was playing.
I couldn't see
playing
it,
decent.
man. I couldn't see it.
He was playing real decent.
But he's been looking like that number 1, number 2 pick player that he is this season.
Okay. Who would you go with your front court?
The front court, I'm definitely going Evan Mobley. Jaylen Brown, definitely going Jaylen Brown. Yeah, Banchero didn't play a lot of games. Franz played more games, but Franz might not be healthy anyway, so it might be moot. But yeah, so I'd go Paolo, Brown, Mobley.
No Jared Allen?
No, I just don't think they deserve 4 All-Stars. I think that's a ton.
But if they playing up to that, capability, they are the best team in the East. And those 2 guys in the front court is
The only 2 teams I can think of that have 4 All-Stars are the Lakers
the Warriors.
and the Warriors.
This Cleveland team they're playing like the Warriors played that one year.
I mean, that Warriors team was better than that Lakers team.
Yeah,
It was just that Lakers team had a ton of young talent,
Mm-hmm.
and they were all entertaining. I can't see going. Well, but yeah, I'm putting Jared Allen in because I think I would have took Franz over Jared Allen, but Franz ain't gonna be healthy.
Okay.
And Embiid hasn't played enough. So yeah. I'm taking 4 Cavs too. Yeah.
Okay. Well, damn, man, we rarely agree, man. This is remarkable.
Yeah. It is. I mean, but it's
We'll mark this down.
If Embiid was healthy, if Franz was healthy,
Of course.
I would have
And if it
probably
was a
gone
fifth,
those way.
we'd be drunk.
We'd all be tipsy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go on over to the
Western
to the West.
Conference. All right, so the top voting getters in the West, Shea was number 1, Steph number 2, Luka, Kyrie, 4 and 5, Ant-Man number 5, or Luka and Kyrie 3 and 4. I'm sorry, Ant-Man number 5, James Harden, John Morant 6 and 7. In the front court, you got Nikola Jokic number 1, LeBron number 2, Durant 3, Wembanyama 4, Anthony Davis 5. With Alperen Şengün and Jalen Williams being 6 and 7. And I'm going to just say this name because it's crazy to me. Andrew Wiggins in the 8th spot fan voting. That's why the fans only get half the vote.
He has not lived up to nothing since the championship year.
Yeah.
Okay, if I was picking, I would pick
You are picking.
Steph.
Uh-huh.
It's number one.
Of course.
Shea.
Of course.
And it's
3 front court.
man.
Let's go with your starters.
I would definitely pick
Are you
John
picking-
Morant.
Well, let's just do the three to start your starting team first. Let's do your starters first. You gonna put
You ain't gonna have three guards out there. You're gonna have 2 guards.
that's what I'm saying. You already
Okay,
said
so
Shea and Steph.
Shea and Steph. Okay.
Yeah, Shea and
okay.
Steph.
And then my
That's
3.
3 front court.
And then I would have
Would you take the
Anthony Davis,
Okay.
Durant, and Nikolai.
Anthony Davis, Jokic, and Durant. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Durant at the 3, Davis at the 4, and Jokic at the 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's respectable, yeah. Okay.
Oh, your stars.
My starters would be, I'm going to go Shea, and I am going to go Ja. Shea and Ja. I'm taking Shea and Ja.
Man, you tripping. You tripping.
I'm
You got
taking
me
Shea
drunk
and
over
Ja.
I don't even drink. Boy, man, you
Oh,
should.
you know what? No.
Yeah, okay.
I love it. What? Yeah, no, I'm taking Shea and Ja.
Oh, man, you
I'm
had a
taking
chance to
Shea.
redeem yourself. You had a
One-
chance to redeem yourself.
One has the number 1 team in the Western Conference, and one has the number 3 team in the Western Conference. I think we're good there. And then for my,
But you got to have your scoring, though. You got to have.
they both score. Shea averaged like 33 a game.
But there's
Ooh,
one
man.
person that can score from any place on the court, though. You know what I'm
His
saying?
name is Shea.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
Shea ain't got to score from anywhere on the court because he can get past everybody. It don't even matter. he gonna get any shot he
But see,
wants.
I'm not disputing.
Especially
Shea.
the All-Star game.
I'm not disputing Shea. You know,
Mm-hmm. Ja can get past anybody too.
Ja can with the little scoopty scoop, but it's not Steph. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
It's not a Steph.
It's not. He's not.
He's not a real. He's not a real bucket getter. Like you know, you tell Steph to go get a bucket. He gonna get that.
I mean, but this hasn't been Steph's best year.
Steph has been playing pretty decent.
He's been.
He's
Kinda
the reason why they.
Highs and
Even-
lows.
He's the reason why they 500 right now.
Do you know what Steph's points per game are?
It's about 26,
22.9.
22.
I mean, 23. 22.9. 23 a game.
All right.
You know, 6 assists, 5 rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm taking Ja. I'm taking Ja.
All right.
So for the front court, I'm gonna go Jokic. LeBron and Wembanyama. I'm gonna go Jokic, LeBron, and Wembanyama.
Okay. All right. See, man, that's why you should have voted. That's why you should have voted. Well, now I'll take that back.
It don't
That's
matter to
probably
me.
a good reason why you shouldn't have
It don't
voted.
matter to me.
No, that's a good reason why you shouldn't have voted.
Uh,
Yeah.
I want
now-
Jokic, Wembanyama in there,
Okay.
and I mean, Durant's been playing well enough. Just his team's 10th. Like, you know, it's just. I just don't want to have him as a starter. He's in 10th.
Wembanyama team is 12th.
Oh,
So what? Help me understand what your logic behind that.
oh,
Because they're 10th
That's
and then there's 12.
That's just personal bias. That's
Oh,
what
okay. Hey, I feel you on that. I feel you.
That's just a bias, man. He gave me the hat, man. Shit.
Okay. All right. Okay. Who's the reserves?
All right. So reserves. So if Luka's back, I'll take Luka, Ant-Man, and Steph. Those would be my 3 guards. Luka, Ant-Man, and Steph. Those would be my 3 reserve guards. 4 for the front court would be, I'm taking Durant, I'm taking Davis, I'm taking oh man, I just realized something that was crazy in the guards.
Nobody from Houston.
Yeah.
No, not one
Jalen
player.
Green ain't on there.
Not one player from
Where's
Houston.
Jalen Green at?
Not one player from the Houston Rockets.
That's crazy. Man.
I think we both, that went off on both our heads at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, dang, ain't no
That's
Houston Rockets.
crazy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, so I'm taking Şengün.
You ain't even say Şengün first, but go ahead, Şengün.
Yeah, well, I had 4. I said Kevin Durant.
Okay.
I said
Davis.
Anthony Davis. Şengün. Oh man, I really like to. I'd like to get Jalen Green in there somewhere. But fuck, I've got Shea, Steph, Luka, Ant, and Morant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his time coming. He just ain't right now.
Yeah.
But what about
he
Jaren
deserves it,
Jackson though?
though. Jaren Jackson Jr.?
Yeah.
Well, I'd take Jalen Williams over him. I think they deserve 2. OKC, I think OKC deserves 2. Jalen Williams is good enough. I don't know if you hit the Jalen Williams, but
Yeah, man. No, of course. I watched OKC.
so yeah, I mean, he's definitely better than Andrew Wiggins.
I just was saying, I think Jaren Jackson need to be a coach's pick to get in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Jaren Jackson is good, but I like the consistency of Jalen Williams more.
Okay.
Like Jaren Jackson, he's good, and he'll have games where he'll be great. It's just, he has a propensity to, like, be erratic with foul trouble. It's like, he gets in games, and sometimes it's not an issue, but then sometimes it is.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, he kind of rides that board, like, and it's not consistent, so it's not like he's always in foul trouble, but he's in foul trouble enough to piss you off. Like, it's like, well, damn, like, so I don't, it's just kind of, that's just kind of a pet peeve of mine.
Okay.
So I would take Jalen Williams. What about you? What do your reserves look like?
Didn't I give you more reserves already? I gave them to you already.
I thought you just did the starters.
Oh.
Let's go through who'd you take? I don't remember you taking the reserves.
I probably didn't.
Yeah.
Let's see. It was
You got Luke.
Shea and Steph was my starters.
Stephen, yeah, so you got
Okay, so I will take Ja Morant.
okay. You got OG James Harden sitting there.
Yeah. And I would take
Ant-Man.
I would take Anthony Edwards.
Okay, you got Kyrie,
Oh.
Fox, Booker, Norman Powell, Jalen Green.
And I would have to go with James Harden.
Okay.
Yeah, I would go with James Harden.
So you said Ant, Ja, so no Luka.
Nah.
Oof.
Cause look, you got Ant,
A little militant.
you got Ant,
Uh-huh.
you got Ja, and you got James Harden.
Yeah. Okay. All right. He keeping the Clippers fifth. He keeping them afloat.
It ain't, you know.
Okay.
So, you know, and then
What's your four for the front court?
my four for the front court would be. I definitely would take Wembyamba.
Okay.
Uh,
You got Şengün. You got LeBron. You got
Şengün. Şengün is.
Okay.
I like Şengün.
You got Jaren Jackson the third.
And I would take
Sabonis.
I like Jack. I like Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson. Okay.
Yeah, I like Jaren Jackson.
So how many was that?
That was
You
3.
said okay. So you got one more. You got Wemby, Şengün,
And Jack.
and Jack. Okay. So you got LeBron. You got Jalen Williams. You got Sabonis. Now let me look at the standings and try to see.
I probably would go Williams.
Jalen Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean he deserves it, man. I think he
Mhm.
deserves it.
I would have definitely left LeBron off.
Yeah, I was saying that just trying to rib you a little bit.
No, you ain't got to rib me because hey, you know how I feel about it.
Yeah, already know. But yeah, I mean that's it. I mean, unless you wanna, yeah. I mean,
Now, who you think will be a coach's pick? You know what I'm saying? For the coach, whatever coach it is that's gonna pick.
what the coaches gonna pick?
Mm-hmm.
Well, coaches could be they get kind of political and they get kind of like. So, just what roster
For on the West.
on the West? So coaches, starters, I think you get Shea, and I think you get Luka. In the West, I think you get Jokic, you get LeBron, and you get probably
No, they
Şengün.
only get to pick one guy.
Probably Şengün.
They only get to pick one guy.
You get 3 for the front court.
No, but the coaches pick an extra guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just a bonus pick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Who didn't I pick? So for the guards, I'd have to say Jalen Green. Yeah, that'd be my way to get Jalen Green in there.
With
I'm
the coaches pick.
Yep, I'm taking
Okay.
Jalen Green.
Okay. I can go with that one.
And on the East, if I had a coach's pick, that'd be how I get Cade in there probably.
Okay.
I'd get them. I'd reward them young bucks, which is
Okay.
probably something a coach wouldn't do, because they always got that.
That veteran
Your
player.
time is coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the vets in there. Your
Yeah.
time is coming, type of deal.
Mhm.
But I'm getting Green and Cade in there
Okay.
because I think those guys deserve it.
Hey, that says a lot. That's a good pick right there. I can't dispute that. Nope, I can't dispute that.
So are you taking the same, or who would you be your coaches' picks, East and West?
My coach's pick for the East probably would be Jimmy Butler.
Okay, Jimmy. Oof! Just after he tried to kill the coach.
Sprewell choked his coach,
Yeah.
and Sprewell was the man.
I guess he really didn't try to kill the coach. It's just the organization.
Yeah. He want to kill the general manager.
Yeah.
He cool with the coach.
Yeah.
Coach
Yeah. Pat Riley. Who he got?
It's Riley, old school. Yeah, he want to smack some of that pine tar out of his hair. Yeah. But on the West,
Got Luka. Now you know the
Probably-
coach.
probably
the coach
Luka.
gonna pick Luka.
probably Luka.
You know the coach gonna get Luka.
Probably Luka would be my coach's pick.
Uh-huh.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
If the coach was gonna pick somebody, it'd be Luka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that right there.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been who I picked. Now, if it was a real coach's pick, and then they were trying to keep the old guys happy, it'd probably be James Harden on the West.
Mm-hmm.
He'd probably be the coach's pick, and then on the East, the real life coach's pick would probably be.
So it wouldn't be Cade?
I don't, because I don't think they don't really reward young players. The coaches usually aren't the ones who reward the young players, typically.
Unless that young player is having a remarkable season.
But yeah, I mean, traditionally it would have been Jimmy Butler.
Mm-hmm.
But Jimmy Butler, I can't see him picking Jimmy Butler with what just transpired in Miami. So I think that takes him off the table.
Okay, for you, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it'd be Cade.
Okay.
I think it'd still be Cade.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it, man. Well, yeah, I guess there's no way to know anything. So, guess we'll all stay tuned and see. When they pick the All-Star teams, when they do the draft, we'll see that, and then I guess we'll come back and rap about who we think's got the best team and who we think's going to win the little tournament.
Okay.
Oh, so something about the format I didn't mention. So the games go to 40. So whoever gets to 40 first. So that's how that's going to be. It's going to be untimed, and it's just whoever gets to 40 first.
Wow. Okay.
As far as I know, 2s and 3s.
Okay. Hey, what I'd like for y'all to do out there is to tell us who y'all think, we omitted or we should have added in there for the picks for the All-Star teams. Let us know. Let us know who you got a problem with, who we put in there. Tell us. And I think this time I'll go back and forth with you. I will.
What?
I'll do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's off brand. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I go back and forth with you. I will do it. I got time today.
Okay.
And tomorrow. Yeah. So I go back and forth and just let us know. Give us some feedback on who y'all think that should be in there.
Who had the best team? Who picked the best team? I think it's kind of close, but I think
For
mine
the
was
East,
better.
for the East, we was
Exactly the same.
pretty much the same. And tell this guy, Steph should be starting regardless. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Who wouldn't put Steph Curry in the starting lineup? Man.
I think a lot of y'all.
Except for you.
We'll see.
You.
Maybe it's the hat.
Yeah. But hey, like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos. Hey, this is Sports Bit, and that's my co-host Crown Vic.
Yes,
And
sir.
it's me, your boy, your player partner, your partner that's a real player out here in these goddamn streets. OG Good Game. You know what I'm talking about, man? You know what I'm talking about? And it's been a real good one. And we out. Peace.
Peace.